can you lose a game like that, or can you just, I guess if you die a lot. Wow, well how about the Daddy, have you ever played the Little Daddy game? It's so easy. You gotta try the Little Daddy one. It's on my website. You know what? The hell with my website. It hasn't been updated since the 70s. DaddyBear.net. If you go to DaddyBear.net, you can play the Daddy game. And if you lose, I'm gonna come to your house and show you how to play it. Probably around 4 a.m. after the bars close. I want to run that past your parents. Next question. Yeah, the gentleman in the yellow. How did it feel? It felt good. The question is, I've written actually, not just sang the songs, but I've written and performed 2 songs for a Cartoon Network show called The Grim Adventures of Billy and Mandy. The first song is called Brains, and I actually, in essence, play this brain-eating evil meteor, which, you know, kind of, never mind. It looks like scrotum. It really does. It really does. Midnight, I'll sing it at midnight, I promise. In any case, I was playing a show in LA, and the creator of the show came up to me, and he said, "Hi, I'm a fan of your music, and I really want to commission you to write a song for my show." And I'm thinking, I'm in LA, and everyone in LA thinks they have a show, even though they don't. So I said, "Yeah, what's the name of your show?" He said, "It's called Grim and Evil." I said, "I've never heard of it." He said, "Well, it's not on the air yet." I was like, "Of course not. Never will be." And he said, no, really, it's for Cartoon Network." And I said, "All right, well, I have a song called When You're Evil. Why don't you just use that?" I figured I'd just like pawn When You're Evil off on him. And he said, no, I really want you to do a song from scratch. So I said, "All right, well, you know, here's my email address. Just send me a tape of the show." And he did. He really did have a show. And he sent me like 5 episodes. You know, they had made like 6 episodes before they went on air. And I thought, wow, this is really good. And I said, "Well, what do you want the song to be about?" And he said, "Well, in the episode, this meteor crashes on Earth, and this tentacled alien comes out and tells Billy to collect all of the brains in town. In other words, bring me people so I can eat their brain." I said, "That's it?" He said, "That's it." I said, "I can write whatever I want." He said, "Just write whatever you want, as long as it's about that." Oh, he goes, "Oh, and at the end, he asks Billy to bring Mandy to him." And that's how the song ends. I said, "All right, I can do this." I said, "What does this job pay?" He said, "It pays by duration, so it depends on how long the song is." I said, "How long can this song be?" He said, "It can be no longer than 5 minutes." I said, "This song will be exactly 5 minutes long." Which incidentally is why it's so damn long. You know, there are verses, you know, "Hello, the little boy, don't be shy, step right up, I'm a reasonable guy. Do, 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 do. Where was I? Oh yeah. "You been swell to go around." A lot of stalling in that song. In any case, so the song aired, and it was my very first time ever doing anything really for television like that on that level. So I threw a little party at the local pub. There's a local goth pub in New York City called the Raven, which sadly
doesn't exist anymore.
burned to the ground.
Raven will live forever on our hearts.
Oh, I set it on fire. I didn't really, but the place didn't burn down. In any case, that night, a bunch of friends got together and, God, I feel like Vixen, I just saw you somewhere. Where are you? I just saw you. There you are. You were there. You were really shy. You like stood in a corner the whole night. You were standing behind like a column almost the whole night. She's less shy now. It's also the centerfold of Fairly Legal. I'm just kidding. Anyway, moving along. All ages show. Anyway, we all went there and we watched it air for the first time on like the big TV set that they had in the bar. It was really pretty cool. And then a couple of years later, Maxwell Adams emailed me again or called me and said, how would you like to do another song? I was like, awesome! So we have a 1-hour movie called Billy and Mandy's Big Boogie Adventure. I want you to write the opening title sequence. So I wrote a song called Land of the Dead. And that song came out on my record Ookie Spooky. Brains came out on my record Boo Hoo a couple years earlier. And I'm going to put out a kids record this year. And the way it's going to happen is it's really going to be a record of songs that I've done that were either written for kids TV shows, or could be appropriate for kids. That's 2 songs total. And then the rest of them are going to be songs of mine that I'm going to kind of change the lyrics, so they're just not as bizarre or bawdy as they exist in real life. So it'll be kind of like maybe 45 minutes, maybe 10, 11 songs. And I hope I get to maybe record 1 or 2 new songs. But it's going to be mostly existing material or material that's been changed to be cool for kids. And I expect that to be out by October, I hope. Next question. The young lady in the white shirt. What about the songs for? What about the songs that I wrote for my son? Well, actually, technically, there are 2 songs that I specifically wrote for my son. Is he here today? You're not my son. Oh, sorry. You are my son. My apologies. But I got to tell you, there's this weird genetic thing that happened. Like, I saw right over your head to the man behind you. And I thought your hand was attached to his body. Creepy! And I was like, you're not my son, put your hand on you, creep. I was out of town that night. We do look a little, alike, though. I will say that. In any case, yes, I have technically written 2 songs specifically for my son. One of them is Goodnight Demon Slayer, which is a lullaby on the record Then and Again, which is, as you can imagine me writing a lullaby, then you can probably imagine how that song goes. Maybe I'll sing it tonight. I wasn't planning to, but maybe I'll do that one tonight. The first line is, there's a monster that lives neath your bed. It's kind of how that goes. But it's a song that kind of empowers. It's a lullaby that empowers. It's like, I'm not going to tell you there isn't a monster under your bed. I'm not going to tell you there isn't a beast hiding in your closet. But the point is that if there is, I think you can take him. It's kind of the thrust of the song. And as it happens, my son just recently sent me an email because we're men of the future. Hold on. Hi. How are you, Jen? Hey, everybody, say hi to Jen.
Hi, Jen!